for. So here's the whole story, okay? So I go in to Petco. I'm ready to buy some fish after I've looked around for a little bit. There's no one in the area to help me, so I have to walk all the way up to the front of the store, and I have to ask the cashier if they can send somebody back to help me at the fish. Okay, fine, whatever. So somebody comes back there, and I told her, I explained my situation. I told her, I didn't. Okay, that's second. So first, I told her, hi, how you doing? Everything, whatever. I was really nice, as I always am. And I said, yeah, I'll take 3 of the blue gouramis. I'll take 4 of the opaline gouramis, and you know what? How about 15 of those zebra danios as well? She looked at me and she was like, I don't think we can do that. I mean, the most we have a limit where the most we can give a customer is 10 at a time. And I told her, she's like, how big is your tank? And I'm like, oh, Jesus. So I told her, I actually own Jacob's Nursery, just down Temesco Canyon, which is the street, that my nursery's on. It's literally less than a mile from here. And I'm assuming she knows because maybe she lives in the area, And she's like, oh, yeah, I pass by there all the time, yeah, blah, blah. Okay, so she knows. And I told her, yeah, so I actually have a 600-gallon pond, outdoor pond in a greenhouse. It's heated and everything, and that's where I store my aquatic plants that I sell, at my nursery. So she's like, oh wow, that is so cool. I never heard about that before. And we started talking and stuff. She's like, so after we talked a little bit about what I do and the pond that I have and stuff. She's like, let me go talk to my manager and see if we can do or if I can give you the amount of fish you want. And I'm like, okay, sure, yeah, no problem. I thought it was a little silly because it's like, so people are setting up, if someone's setting up a 300-gallon tank, for example, it's a well-established tank and they want to come in and buy 20 fish, they're not allowed to do that. That seems like a very strange way to run a business. I can understand, okay, if somebody came in and they're like, yeah, I got a 10-gallon tank, I want to put 10 goldfish in there, obviously, okay, but someone in my situation, I mean, I don't understand why I can't get the fish that I want, and I came to this Petco because, first of all, it's close. It's really not that far away. Like I said, less than a mile from the nursery. And I would have gone to PetSmart because I go there all the time, but they didn't have the fish that I wanted. So that's why I came here, pretty much. So a combination of the two. Okay, so pretty much back to the story. So she comes back and she tells me, yeah, the most we can do is 8 fish. So this time it's not even 10, it's actually 8. And so I was like, I kind of just paused and I looked at her and I'm like, yeah, that's a little silly. I told her I would have gone to PetSmart, but because they've never imposed a limit on me. But you guys were closer and you guys had the fish that I wanted. So you can only do 8 fish. And she's like, yeah, you can talk to the I guess the head honcho. I guess there are several managers, because she went to go speak to a manager, but then she tells me, you can talk to another manager that comes in about 10-20 minutes. And I'm like, I gotta get back to work. I gotta get back there. I'm on my lunch break right now, and I can't be waiting around for a manager so I can buy fish from you guys. So I left. As you just saw in the beginning of the video, that was me walking out. I'll never come back to this Petco again. I'll never shop here again. As a matter of fact, if this Petco does this fish limit thing, I'm pretty sure a lot of other Petcos do it. Pretty much all of them. Maybe that's the rules or that's how they train their employees, to not give more than 8 fish at a time. So I'll never shop at Petco again. You know, it's just so silly to me. I also, you know, being that I'm in business, I'm a business owner in the aquarium industry. I could easily, okay, order fish from sea-dwelling creatures down in LA because I have an account with them. They're one of my distributors that I buy products from to resell on my website and you know, at my nursery. But you know, they have limits. You have to buy like hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of fish at a time, and I'm not about to do that. That'd be a lot of fish. Now that would be way more than what I could hold in my pond. That would be enough fish to start a actual fish store probably. You know, so I mean, that's the only reason why I didn't go to my wholesaler and buy fish, and that's why I pay full retail, because I just can't, you know, I can't buy the amount of fish they require, you know, the minimum order they require. I can't meet that because it's just too much fish, and I don't sell fish at my nursery. So I'm pretty much just using the fish in the pond as decoration, and you know, they produce waste, which is good for the plants, you know, helps them along. So, but yeah, long story short, that's what happened, and I won't be shopping at Petco anymore. I'm not encouraging you guys to do the same. I'm just simply sharing my experience with you guys, and I hope you guys, you know, understand where I'm coming from, and how silly this whole thing is, you know, and how odd of a way to run a business, to not let your customer buy the amount of product that they want. That's just weird. I mean, it's not like I was buying an iPhone and there's like a limit of what, 2 per person or something. No, I'm buying fish. It's silly. It's really silly, guys. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I love you guys so much. Have fun with your tanks, and I'll see you next time.